This is a plasma cutter. It is used to cut metal. This piece here is called the gun. To use the gun, go along, flip the little yellow knob up, and then you can click it on. And you know, cut on the metal. This is the ground clip. Before you cut your metal, put on the ground clip to complete your electrical circuit. If I want to get a little closer to get a better view of this. Come on in here. These are your gauges. This adjusts the amount of amperage that you're putting out to cut the metal. For smaller metal, you're going to want it lower. For bigger metal, you're going to want it higher. This is your on-off switch. On and off. On and off. It's not plugged in right now, but that doesn't matter. This gauge tells you your air PSI, or the pounds per square inch of air that you have. These lights indicate stuff, like that you have power, that you have air pressure, that you are cutting, or that you're cupped, and this is your temperature. And I think that's about it for the pieces. This is the plug-in. This tool is ran on electricity. As you can see, it's a plug-in, and it plugs in. This is a filter for air. Because you see, this tool uses air from an air compressor. So this filters out all the imperfections or little moisture or oil that's in the air and prevents it from getting inside the plasma cutter and causing damage. Alright, shut it off. Now this is the gun, as we talked about earlier. It has a tip. See, your plasma comes out of the tip here, cuts your metal. Start it like we talked about. You're going to want to flip this switch forward, click the red button, then you're going to be cutting. It's very easy, just remember to have your guard. See, now some of the techniques you might use would be guards or guides. There's things that go on the end of this. Some of them help you to make circles. Otherwise, you can put a guide and you can drag it across the guide to make a straight line or a curvy line or whatever kind of line you'd like. See, and when you use the guard, you can make a straighter cut or a better quality cut. Make your metal look better. You can also use techniques called standoff cutting and drag cutting. Standoff cutting is when you place the tip just above the metal, like you see. And drag cutting, if we had a guard, which looks a little like a piece that just screws onto the end, you could put the tip right on there and drag. But we can't do this with this tip, because we'll wreck it. It'll break, trust me, we've done it. Shut it off. Now it's time for safety. What you're going to want to do is find yourself a nice pair of welding gloves. See, they look like this. They have this gauntlet on them that covers your wrist and prevents them from burning your arms. You're going to want to wear these because the plasma cutter makes the metal very, very hot. So when you touch this with your bare hand, you could get burnt. And it's very hot. It will burn you very badly. Always going to want to wear a pair of gloves, or you're going to need to wait till the metal is cooled down enough that you can touch it. Another thing you're going to want to do is always wear a shaded mask or a pair of goggles, like these. See, they protect your eyes from the bright light made by the plasma cutter. Just going to want to put these right on here. Now the light won't hurt your eyes. See, because when you look at the plasma, it can burn your eyes. Another thing you're going to want to do is wear a jacket like this, so that any sparks or hot piece of metal coming off of the plasma cutter won't burn your arms or your body. So you see, you wear this and you button it up, then you won't get burned. Because trust me, it hurts when you get burned. If you don't have a jacket like this, you can wear maybe a long shirt like this that covers your arms and the rest of your body, just so you don't get hurt.
What?
Right,
quit swearing at me.
Shut it off. Alright, in summary, the plasma cutter is a very handy tool for cutting metal and used properly. So remember these rules, kids, and stay safe.